100% Chelsea. Hello everyone. Welcome to another match preview where myself and LAURENZ today will be giving our views on tomorrow's game against Crystal Palace. The early kickoff, 12:30 p.m. We are at Selhurst Park where we kick off against Crystal Palace. And the biggest focal point here, the biggest point to focus on, isn't about Chelsea. It's about Crystal Palace and it's about their fans. The Crystal Palace fans will be holding a walkout on the 21st minute of the game. Now, I am all for this for the simple reason, the one simple reason being, if they leave the ground, their fans the fan group called the POM, Pardew Out Mob, they want to hold this walkout in the 21st minute to signify the 21 losses that they've had this calendar year. So in 2016, they have lost 21 games. That's a lot. But they are going to be leaving the ground in the 21st minute to protest against Alan Pardew, to demand his resignation or sacking. They want him gone. They want Alan Pardew out of Crystal Palace. Now, it depends on how many fans leave. If a certain few leave, it doesn't really affect the game. If a whole bunch of the Crystal Palace fans, if the majority of the fans decide to leave the ground in protest against Alan Pardew, well, it's great for us because we'll end up being at home. It'll be like we're playing at Stamford Bridge. So I'm all for it. If there's more Chelsea fans in the ground than Crystal Palace fans in their own stadium, then there's no issue whatsoever. For us, that's brilliant. You know, it means the players feel more supported. It means the Crystal Palace players are going to be mentally affected. They're going to think, what the hell? They're walking out on us. What's going on? They're going to be all over the place. And they are all over the place already. So I think this could work in our favour. It could really work in our favour. Not like we need it, to be fair. We don't need it. I came into this game expecting us to play against a full-out Palace crowd and to go there and win. Now, if the Palace fans decide to bugger off and they go off and they do their own thing in protest against Pardew, that's happy days for us. That suits us. Brilliant. But in terms of Chelsea, we have no injury concerns. Eden Hazard is back, but he is not likely to play. Or he's not certain to play. Antonio Conte said in press conference today that he might play, might start, but it's not certain. So we'll wait and see. Decision will be made tomorrow. So I will definitely play him. If he plays, I don't think Palace stand much of a chance. Let's be real. Especially if the fans walking out, they'll be left on their own devices. So, you know. But in terms of our system, we should keep it the same. 3-4-3. Don't change much. Don't go defensive. Don't try and think about the future games. This is on the weekend. We don't have a game for another week. We can really take momentum with us. Make it 11 wins in a row. So keep the system the same. Keep the players the same. I wouldn't mind if we're winning at half-time or 60th minute to bring on Kurt Zuma. He needs some match fitness. I'd love to see him come in for a little bit. I'm sure one of the defenders will be happy to make way just to see Kurt back on the pitch for a little while. And apart from that, keep everything the same. It's wonderful. You know, the front three, if Hazard plays, great. If Willian plays, I don't mind. The midfield four, brilliant. Whether it's Matic or Fabregas, again, I don't mind. It works. And the back three, I don't mind. It works. Thibaut Courtois has done absolutely fantastic recently, so it'll be great to see him perform once again at that level, world class. And hopefully, we have an easy day at the office. I really think it's going to be a cruise. Not like I've been saying in other previews. I'm not going to say we're going to smash them 3-0 because 3-0 doesn't seem to work when I say it. I'm going to say 2-0. I'm going to say 2-0. Palace scoring against us and our defending right now, I don't see it. Us destroying Palace in their own ground, I don't see it. For that reason, I'm going 2-0. Very comfortable, easy, calm, not much on the score sheet, straightforward, 2-0. So hopefully, as far as I'm concerned, all I want is the win. If we get a win, I'm happy. It's as simple as that. We're looking for the win. 11 wins in a row, try to go 9 points clear, put pressure on Arsenal, put pressure on Liverpool, put pressure on City. Man United don't need to talk about. Neither do we talk about Tottenham. But yeah, if we do that, happy days. We go into Christmas Day as league leaders and the rest is history. The rest is history. We are going into Christmas Day as league leaders already, but we can go with a nice 9-point gap. How about that? If the others decide to lose and bottle it, How about that? So bring it on.
So my thoughts on the Crystal Palace game, obviously taking place tomorrow lunchtime. Like Antonio Conte said in his pre-match press conference, it's very easy for any team at the moment, or part of the top six maybe, to play against us because they don't have anything to lose. We're the ones to have something to lose because we've won 10 games in a row. If they lose to us, pretty much everyone would have expected that. Probably the fans would have expected it. Yes, even when you're in a bad situation and you need to fight relegation or whatever it is, you don't usually expect to be whoever's top of the league. So all of our next games are going to be very, very difficult in the sense of most teams are probably going to sit back a lot, even though Crystal Palace haven't been defending very well. You never know. Some teams just have a better day for some reason when they play us. Thinking about Newcastle, or there's a few teams that always play better once they play against us. Not saying that's what Crystal Palace do, but you never know because it could happen. Talking about the lineup, as Younes said, Conte said that there could be some changes. He doesn't know yet if Hazard will start. He's fit. He will be in the squad. I think he will start, but I think there might be other players that might get a rest. Diego Costa, I could see having a rest because you all know he pretty much plays 90 minutes every game and he runs an awful lot. Kante could maybe get a rest as well. I know he's hugely important to us, but Matic got a rest last game. So maybe this is now time for Kante to get a rest. Even though I think, they should probably be able to handle that game because after that we've got 9 days off until we play Bournemouth on Boxing Day. So we should be fine, but I could see some changes happening. Because it is a very similar Crystal Palace, even though they're a little bit better going forward than Sunderland, I think Fabregas next to Kante is probably the best partnership going forward. But yeah, overall, I'm quite confident. I'm actually going to go with the same prediction as Younes is. I know I'm not very creative. I could see us conceding a silly goal through Benteke. He's been doing quite well, to be honest. But I'm going to stick with the 2-0. I don't think we're going to absolutely smash them, even though we could, like Younes said, with them walking out. I don't know how long they will stay out for, or will they stay out for the rest of the game, because that would be a bit weird. Of course, we can score 3. Who says we can't? But we haven't in the last 2 games, so I'm not expecting too much, or like a goal fest. But yeah, so 2-0. Lineup, as I said, could be a few changes, could also stay the same. It's very difficult to predict for this one. Quickly mentioning the Oscar rumours, Antonio Conte sort of made a few hints towards that it's happening. He hasn't officially, confirmed it or anything, and it doesn't look like it's anything close to done, but he hinted it to being a possibility.
There we are, guys. There's your preview. Thank you for watching. Leave us your comments. Do listen to what LAURENZ has to say as well. He'll give you his opinion on this video. And leave us your comments. Who you think should play? How do you think the system should be? Should it be the same? Should we change it? What do you think about the Palace fan walkout? Any comments you want to say about that, feel free to leave it. And how do you think it's all going to go? Are we going to win? Are we going to smash them? Are we going to bottle it? We're not really used to bottling things, so I don't think so. But there we are. Subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you're new. Check out our social media links in the description, and we will see you after the game, hopefully, where we go 9 points clear. But there we are, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see all of you after the game. Peace.